Hi, this is Aziz Khan with you with my today's headlines of some news channels. So we start with CNN as usual. We can see that Trump is uh, Trump is trying to get back in the news because we in the last few 2 3 days we saw that George Floyd has taken over everything. The Corona and George Floyd and these two were the top trends, and they had pushed Trump a bit on the um, background. So now, because I was talking yesterday, that these kind of things they do not. It's not easy to take it for a very long period of time. And this man here, I'm sure he was quite because he also knows that there are some times that it's not better that you force your way because sometimes the sentiments of the people are too much. So he was a kind of sitting on a side, and now he know that 4 5 6 7 days. I mean, they are enough days. So and the funeral has been done. So when you bury someone, then you can say that the thing is the sentiments they also start to bury with the guy. So now the guy has gone under the ground, so things are also going under the ground, and the time has come for our friend to take back his position. So he's now coming back in his normal way, and now he's start talking in his same style. No falsely labeling people as racist. So even if you want to, for example, if I feel someone is racist, I should not call him. I should take the direction and from this guy first. If he will allow me, then only I can call someone whatever I want to call him. So this is a kind of rhetoric that he has in his mind that even if you want to call someone as a racist, you first ask me, and I will allow you if that man can be called as a racist or not. So let's get back to our normal things like now Yemen. We know that there was too much war in Yemen, but this coronavirus it's taking a toll much higher than the war. Not only coronavirus, there are other viruses as well because there is no good medical facilities in Yemen. So this is the problem. I mean, when these kind of guys they make wrong plans, and he may not be fully responsible, but his predecessors who let this war in Gulf happens for so long. So now there is no good medical facilities, and people are dying just because of the normal bird flu virus and this coronavirus. So coronavirus is taking a very heavy toll from Yemen, a place which is already in a very bad situation. May Allah be merciful on all of these peoples. So let's go further, and Trump is has announced a rally, and it has put a disclaimer. I mean, it's a very Trump-style disclaimer that it cannot be held liable if rally attendees contract coronavirus. So now, if you want to come in this rally and you get coronavirus, it's not his mistake. It's your own mistake. I mean, why did you arrive? And he's kind of right as well. I mean, why you arrive? I mean, you should not have arrived in this rally as in the first place. So if you are arriving in the rally, so you should take care of. There are two viruses in the rally. One is Corona, one is Trump, and you must struck any one of the virus minimum. I mean, you may be struck by both of the viruses at the same time. So it's your own decision that you want to be struck by the virus or you want to keep yourself healthy and safe at your home. So stay home, stay safe, but it's up to you. If you want a virus, then you are good to go. In India, the richest city, Mumbai, is having highest infection rate. Why? Because the population is very high. There is no safe distance possible in this city. Whoever knows the city knows it very well that you cannot keep a social distancing or a physical distancing because the city is full of there is even one film was made about the city. The slums of this city are bigger than some of the big cities of the world. I mean, so the slum is bigger than some of the big cities. So this is how you can make a guess in your mind that what should be happening in this place if a corona type of virus is spreading. Then how can you cannot even lock down this area. I mean, so corona has robbed us of the human touch. Queen Elizabeth is also zooming, so a lot of people have turned to Zoom. Even the Queen also needs Zoom. So Baden Powell was controversial. Okay. This man was traveling in Thailand and got a cast in a new movie. So sometimes traveling also help you. In Urdu, we say that traveling helps you get new avenues of sustenance. So he was traveling and he get a kind of new job. So this is how traveling is good for you. So apart from it, a big debate has started that why Zoom did something. Now this is something good. Flaming lips perform in plastic bubbles. So this is how you can fight the corona if you really want to fight it. So let's go to BBC. Now the guy is back, so he's back in his full. I mean, Trump threatens to take back Seattle protest zone. Trump rally tickets come with a virus waiver. So if you want to go in the rally, you should take care of yourself. Trump is only going to charge you. He's not going to protect you or help you in your protection things. So North Korea now questions that why we need to talk to US. We don't need US anymore. They even don't need South Korea as well. They are alone and they are fine. So fear of a second outbreak are hitting everywhere. In India, hospitals are sending people back. In Pakistan, this thing has already started many days ago. Hospitals have no place to keep people. China has made a lot of empty cities, and those cities are creating a lot of problems. They are responsible for a huge chunk of global carbon emissions. So this is something serious, but I think this don't have a very simple solution. It needs a very big level of solution. Let's see what Chinese government can do. Because China shows that they have solutions to everything. So let's see if they have a solution of their empty cities. Currently, they are paving the Yellow River, and so that people can walk, and also they are helping their rural peoples to get some uplift. So this is, I think this is very good if it is done in the best possible way. So a lot of rains in China are also hitting some area very hard. This is very, you can say that now China has reported 7 new confirmed cases. So it feels that the outbreak is coming again. Maybe let's see. This is uh, China projecting its landscapes to everyone. This is the news for basically for my friends in Britain who thinks that 5G is going to kill everything. I don't know how. Beijing has over 21,000 5G base stations already. So still we don't see that anyone is dying. There is a very low corona as well. So people should understand that this corona and these things, they don't have to do anything with 4G, 5G, 3G, 2G. These things they have their own problems. So let's go to Al Jazeera. UN expresses horror at reported mass graves in Libya. So the war in Libya is not going to be finished soon. Beijing logs first local coronavirus case in weeks. So for after weeks, it has locally transmitted, because generally they were thinking that they have fully curtailed the local transmission and only people coming from outside should be checked. But it means that it is hidden somewhere, and because it's very simple logic that how can it be eradicated, like I mean it can be eradicated, it's not like it cannot be eradicated, but now not like that. I mean not like within China has a very big population and they have their own problems. So now this is a big thing started that Zoom says that it did whatever it did on China demand, and now US is probing that why they are working on Chinese demand. 3 Kenyan police held after tracking women behind motorbike. So now this is not exactly racism because this is Kenya. So the person is black, the woman is black. So both are black. So but that is why I was saying in yesterday as well that uh, the world need very bigger police reforms. We need to reform the police so that the police knows their position, that what they can do and what they should not do at any cost. There should be so heavy repercussions that even the police people, they should be afraid of doing something wrong. If you will not make them afraid, generally what we see is that their departments, they back them, because the main thing has come from someone in the departments. I mean someone from the higher ups has officially or unofficially asked them to do it, so that's why they do it. So these things need to be corrected basically. So let's go to Reuters. No big news on Reuters basically. uh, Most of US needs police reforms, which is very good. Australia eliminates coronavirus in many years to ease curves. So basically, it will take years, I mean, so that things become fully normalized. The countries like China and they are doing it very fast, which I think it has its own problem. If you do it very fast, then it may come back in some other way. So no big news. This is one of the important news. I mean that we had seen that because of the China effect, Asian markets were going high, but now even in China they have reported some cases and there are fears that it may come again. So the Chinese stock, they went down again, as the Asian stocks has again went down, and now this Twitter also take down 170,000 accounts in of Chinese. So there's, I think, a war has started now on the tech side as well. So Twitter, Zoom, a lot of things I think should be seen in coming days now. Google to clamp down on discriminatory housing and job ads. So if you want to put an ad on Google, then you need to go through and you have to make it that it looks like that there is no racial discrimination. So let's finish today, and our friend is back in the news. So let's meet again tomorrow. Bye.